Today we're really excited to bring artists, programmers, funders, organisations together to share and celebrate the Cultivate Commissions, to also learn from them and to explore together what culture in County Durham can look like in the future with all the learning and experiences that we're bringing together.
I applied for the Seed Commission because I've never led a project as the creative facilitator. I have led and worked with artists on other projects and I've assisted artists, but it's given me the experience to be the creative practitioner facilitator and to plan the creative activity. It's really helped me because I've already been given more opportunities since. It's given me a lot more confidence in my ability to lead workshops and just my ability in myself. It did throw me out my comfort zone, but in the best way, because it paid off.
I got to work in the centre of Durham, which I don't usually do. If I was going to start doing a project, I would have probably done it in Newcastle, and actually somehow it opened up this group of people to me who wouldn't usually have worked with each other and I wouldn't usually have worked with, and we became basically a little neurodivergent affirming community, which was really important. As somebody said in the second session, there are not many groups for neurodivergent adults with low support needs. Kind of by accident, because of doing a creative writing project that was looking at neurodiversity and biodiversity, it created that group, and they were able to, Durham was somewhere that they could all easily get to.
One key theme is that everybody is creative. Like every single person has creativity within them. It's just helping them unlock that. Once people have taken part in creative projects, a key theme is how do we encourage people to be confident enough to be creative following that, to make sure that they continue their creativity and don't just feel like they need to be guided, which is why co-creation is so important. So all the commissions I'm hearing about so far, they've all been co-created projects, and seeing the work that people have made, it's fantastic, because it's the idea of removing that stigma of what is an artist, who is an artist, because everybody is an artist. So it's that confidence that is growing with the work that's being done.
What stood out today, I've just sat in some sessions where all of the creative practitioners were sharing their work, and I suppose one of the things that really struck me was the level of honesty and the fact that a lot of the artists were talking about not only the successes of their projects but some of the things that they'd really struggled with. I suppose what surprised me was that how much they learn by actually implementing a project and then reflecting on it and being really mindful of how they might do things differently going forward in the future.
So some of the key themes that I think I saw was the idea of connection. How lots of these programmes, although they're very different and have sparked lots of different creative outputs, they do have some commonality between them. And just talking around the table, I think there really is this drive to be more connected to each other, to have some sort of infrastructure that supports a lot more collaboration and supports this generally really lovely community of practitioners, creatives, cultural practitioners, all of that.
Into the Light is a programme about experiment, and it's a programme about opportunity. Building on from that, I think it's about building something that's long-term and sustainable. There is a chance for us as a county to really make a statement about what a great place Durham is to work, live and make art in.
I think what's so important about this first cohort of Cultivate Commissions and the artists that have been involved is to understand how they've built successful programmes with communities and what challenges have they faced and what could we start to look at to make these programmes and these opportunities more sustainable and more easily available, and create an ecosystem where these things can happen more easily and more fruitfully across the county.
Being an artist on your own can be a very lonely and isolating experience, but what's really lovely is to see people here together and collaborating, and already have heard ideas of people who want to do more together and are sparking off each other. And that's kind of what all of this is about, really. Cultivate Commissions is just one of the 8 projects that make up Into the Light. There's so many other possibilities that are going to happen as a result of this literal kind of cultivation, fertilisation of creativity, of artists working together. All you need to do is provide the opportunity for people to do stuff, and they come and they create and they get excited and realise huge possibilities that there are. And what I've heard this morning is how people are really excited about it being here in County Durham, and how people recognise this hasn't happened before. It's been a bit of a forgotten and overlooked place. The connection with creativity and place here is really authentic and genuine and comes from the bottom up, and what we're unearthing is and what we're planting as well, and what will grow in the future. Really exciting stuff.